Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Off of play action, here's Smith. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Geno. That's caught by Tucker. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's third and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on fourth. Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold him. Because they're really outside of field goal range now. Right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt. You're pinned down a little bit. But must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9. Rodgers now to throw. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in the first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 32.
No score after one on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. It's brought in by Wilson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, a 22.
At the 9-yard line.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. They'll run here with Gainwell. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Steps away, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Aaron Rodgers taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Raiders nothing. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Rodgers going to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's brought down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Steeler first down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 41 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 16, Raiders nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for
Boswell
Pittsburgh.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
You can do better. This has to happen.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That's caught by Myers. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Smith. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Thomas. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7.
Smith throwing again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
13. Here we go.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers from 6 yards away. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football will have to be played. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts
A gain of 13
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Number 50, inside. Number 50. No score,
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On play action, Rodgers. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Rodgers again now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
A 46-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Here's White. Now White on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, let me
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, nice move. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. For the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing is Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. And run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Shrugs him off. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Warren. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? Right? It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards.